In this video, we will show you how to replace your rear sway bar link. Let's get started. Okay friends, let's get started on our job. The first thing you need to do is make your way in the trunk and turn off your air ride suspension. The next thing you want to do after you flip the switch is safely raise and support the rear of the vehicle. Once you've done that, make your way underneath the back. You're going to be able to find that rear sway bar link. To remove the sway bar link, we'll use some locking pliers. Grab right onto the shaft of the sway bar link itself and hold it in place. Continue on down along the bottom. You'll find a 13mm headed nut. Remove that nut and the rubber bushing. After you've removed the lower nut and bushing, continue up to the top. We'll use a 13mm to remove this nut and then remove the bushing that's directly under it. There's that. Remove your locking pliers. The next thing you'll have to do is grab onto the sway bar link and the sway bar. We're going to pull down on that sway bar so we can pull the link out of there. And then you can remove the sway bar link. There it is, friends. Okay, friends, let's get ready to install our brand new rear sway bar link. You'll notice that the new sway bar link is a little bit different than the original. Let's start by taking this apart. Remove the nut, the bushings, the washers, the sleeve. Make your way to the bottom here. We're going to remove the washer and one of these bushings, leaving the center bolt, the bottom washer, and the bottom bushing. Let's take this and put it in position through the sway bar. Continue on with your sway bar bushing. You'll notice on one side of that bushing, it has an area that protrudes out a little bit. That area should face towards the sway bar. We'll slide this down. Take one of your brand new washers. You'll find that it's concave. Take the concave side and put it up against that bushing. Continue on with your sleeve. Another washer with the concave area facing up. Another bushing with the area that protrudes out facing up. And put that down into the body of the vehicle. Let's push that bolt up and through. Take one of your rubber bushings with the area protruding out, facing down. Let's take another one of those washers with the concave area facing towards the bushing and start on our mounting nut. Once you have everything in place, continue on by tightening this together. While you're tightening, you need to pay attention to each of the 4 mounting bushings. We only want to make sure that the bushings are touching up against the plates and up against either the frame or the sway bar itself. You don't need to squish the bushings down until they're flattened or damaged in any way. I'll hold the top with a 14mm wrench and start tightening along the bottom while watching each of those mounting bushings. All right, we made this so it was nice and tight. Looking at all of my bushings, I can see that they're touching up against where they're supposed to be, but they're not completely compressed, pancaked, or damaged in any way. This one looks fine. Assuming you're doing these as a pair, do the exact same thing on the other side of the vehicle. All right, now let's make our way back into the trunk. Find the air suspension switch, switch it to the on position. After you've done that, go ahead and close the trunk, take your vehicle for a road test. Make sure you don't hear any funny noises and get yourself safely down to your local alignment shop. Aside from that, thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.